Hello, welcome to my live. And I've managed to get the title up there, Living Camera Ready. So the goal today is I'm inviting my friend and stylist and colleague, actually, Elysha Lenkin, who is a commercial stylist. She is a personal stylist, and she works with me on a lot of shoots as well. She's become my friend. So we were together last week. Hello, Ben Shaw. Hello, Adam. We were together last week at lunch, and we were having this conversation that we're about to have now. And I said to her, hold up. We should have this conversation on Instagram Live. And here we are. Hello, Diane. Nice to see you. So today we're going to talk about style. The things that we have on the agenda are just how I have changed my style since I've moved from behind the camera to in front of the camera for a bit, social media, as well as how maybe my body has changed since experiencing cancer and the things I went through that you probably all know about. And then lastly, how to let things go. So as soon as I see her come in, I'm going to invite her. If I know how to do that, we're going to figure that out. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Or maybe she'll invite herself in. We'll see. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the thoughts. Oh, she's here. So let's see if I can pop her in here. Go live. There we go. Let's see if she's coming in. I know there's a lag when you invite someone in, so I'm not sure if you're hearing me now, but I'm just going to keep talking just in case. And here she is. Okay. I have to adjust my camera now. Hello, Elysha. Welcome.
Hey, I'm so excited to do this. So much fun.
I know, me too. This is a lot of fun. It's going to be like a continuation of our lunch from last week, right?
Yes.
Only we're going to loop people back in from the beginning to how we got here. So I introduced you before you joined. Elysha Lenkin is a commercial stylist, a personal stylist. She's actually hosting a closet clean out, closet cleanse party this weekend. Is it coming this weekend?
It is this Saturday.
Okay, great.
4 p.m.
And she has, over the years, because I've worked with her in the directing role, she has taught me so much on set about why certain wardrobe choices are made. I have learned so much. And then when I started going in front of the camera in 2020, I realized like my style has to change a bit because a lot of things in my closet didn't look so great on camera, especially when I'm on camera from the waist up. And if I was wearing busy patterns, and all of a sudden I'd look at my videos and go, oh, this looks awful. So I want to talk a little bit about how my style has changed and how you have helped me change it, Elysha.
Yes. Well, yeah, first of all, I'm so excited to be here and to do this with you. And your style has changed so much. So when we first met, so you hired me, you were the director, producer, and you would bring me in as your wardrobe stylist. And you were always just behind the camera.
Yeah.
Hashtag BTS. That So, we played around on set and I would teach you styling tricks and things like that. But that was just really for, your professional life, but not on camera. But in the past couple of years, that has completely done a 360.
That sure has.
Well, we still work together on commercials and we still do the BTS, but you are a front-facing person. And
it's a little scary.
But you've really just taken it and you've figured it out. And so I want to talk about with you, I have some questions for you that I want to ask about. How has your style changed now that you are on camera? So we talked about this live being living camera ready because you just pick up your phone and you are on the camera all the time. So tell me how your style has changed.
This is a big piece of it, Elysha, because a lot of times I would go, oh, I'm not filming today. I'm just going to go out and wear such and such. And the next thing you know, I find myself filming and I'm like, see, I should have dressed better. And it's not about better or fancy or making yourself look like all dressed up. It's just about making the right choices for the camera. So I'm going to talk about that. And really, I hate to say it, but all this I learned from you basically. So what I did today is I brought out some clothes right here laid on my table. I'm going to pick up some things and share just to give you an idea of a specific way something has changed for me. So first off, color choices. Sorry, my wig is not acting properly. So color choices. I have found from Elysha and some followers who comment when I wear certain colors. Oh, that color compliments you. That's a great color for you. Or that's not a great color for you, or whatever. The mean people, they like to say mean things. But I have learned from this. And so I do tend to lean towards, for me, the blues, and believe it or not, yellows work for me. So I'm going to show you, for example, something I might have worn before and then decided no way. See how busy this is for on camera? It's like if I wear this, it's maybe okay in a wide shot, but if I'm close up, this is doing a lot of busy stuff on the camera. I would opt for something simple like this, where I can, the other thing is the microphone. I often wear a microphone because, as most of you know, I teach TikTok and I teach tutorials on Hello Socialize Instagram, so I'm a tutorialist. So I tend to have to wear a microphone. So I consider that a lot of times when I shop. The other thing I like to consider is pieces of interest. So here's an example of something that I'd wear because it's fun and people might comment on that and say, oh, that's cool. Here's another one I'm going to whip out from the bottom of the pile. Hold on.
Helen,
I have this so organized.
Helen, I just have to jump in because we talked about you being on camera, but what I failed to mention is that you are a TikTok teacher and you are on TikTok. I don't even know how many, like tens of thousands of maybe 100, 1 million followers. I don't even know where you're at now because it's been growing so fast and I can't keep it up. But that's why you're on camera is because you teach people how to do TikTok, which is just so helpful because a lot of people, myself included, are intimidated because we're not Gen Z who are dominant. So I just needed to point out your
Thank you. There. Yeah, no, that's what I do. I have 760,000 plus followers now on TikTok, which is kind of insane. I'm probably going to hit the 1 million mark this year, which will be really a celebration. But I do tend to think about the things that I'm wearing because I am, you know, people comment on the things in your scene. Even though you're teaching them something, they feel free to elaborate on if they like your hairstyle or if they don't like something that you're wearing or that's in your room. So I'm very conscious of it. And here's like another example of a simple tone that works for me, the yellows, with a little bit of gray. So it's not completely solid. Everything in my closet appears to be solid a lot of the times. But so when I find something that's a bit simple, I tend to lean on it and try it. I picked this one up before because this is a fun one and people love to comment on that when I wear it.
Because it's on brand, love, joy.
Oh, yeah.
And I say about that previous one, the yellow one, when the patterns are too bold and complicated, it becomes very distracting and people start looking at those details, and when they're focusing on those details, they're not paying attention to your message and to what you're saying. So you've really dialed in on that idea.
All right, now I want to ask you something right on the spot because I've never showed you this one before. What do you think of this? Like for my tutorials, if I'm it's mostly black in the middle, it'll take a microphone, but it's got some busyness, and I was a little worried, so I'm here to ask you live.
Because it's broken up, it's not so strong, it's not dominating, and I love the pattern and the prints because they add interest and they add detail and they show personality. You know, if you look at the news, all the newscasters are wearing all solids all the time, and that's but it's nice to have some personality what you wear. So bold color and some subtle and soft prints, like that is perfect with detail around the neck. Beautiful.
Great. This is nice too because it takes the microphone not up on, you know, if I had to wear a microphone today, I would not make this choice, or I would know that I'm going to wear the microphone down low and I'm going to be mostly close up, so you wouldn't see it kind of clipped onto the outside of my shirt. It's not, I don't like to wear the microphone underneath because, believe it or not, sometimes it does get muffled, and I know a lot of the news people do that. Actually, they put the microphone because you can see a bump, but I feel safer. You know, kind of also a production person, so I want clean audio. So I'm picky.
Important. So important.
So important.
My question is, Helen, so what are you going to do? So now that your style has changed because you're living camera ready and you need to be prepared to go on camera at any second, what are you going to do with all those things, like those busy patterns and those? It's interesting how your style completely changed. So what are you going to do with those things?
So not only has my style changed, but I must have got ahead of you on the closet purge, but I have really ditched everything in my closet, as far as from the waist up, that I'm not interested in anymore. What I want to talk about next is a little bit of the down low part, because as you know, and most people maybe that are in my life right now might know that I just finished going through cancer and chemo. So hair loss, body changes, being on steroids for a large amount of the time over the past 6 months has caused the weight gain. And so what I first was feeling badly about it. And then I realized, you know what, I'm just going to be happy. Hey, well, first of all, I made it through cancer. I have my eyesight. So there's so many things to be happy about and blessed for. Like, am I really going to kind of be crying about these 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever it is? It's probably 20 pounds if I'm being honest. So what I loved that you have taught me is how to pick the body shape. You can't really see it now. I'm going to put my camera down low. But for my body shape, can you kind of see this? You have suggested more of a wide leg, so not necessarily big bell bottoms, but more of a, instead of skinny jeans, which is going to accentuate that I'm hippie, and then it's going to go down and kind of make my body shape look like this. Having this more of a flare edge on the bottom of my pants, I tend to lean on that now, which I really appreciate. Yeah. The other thing I want to mention, since I was going down low, I have changed my shoe choice, and a lot of my shoes now are really walkable for the city, and I think that's important. I'm just throwing that in because when I first moved here, oh my gosh, walking around and then the uncomfortable feet, I'm like, no. So now literally have changed how I think about shoes. and they still can be fashionable. They just need to be comfortable. So I'm just throwing that in.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so now with your, first of all, you look amazing. Okay. Blue color. I remember when we worked together, we just recently worked together for you. We're doing some branding photos.
Yep.
And this color, this outfit, these pants, I know exactly what pants you're talking about. They're a little bit velvet. They have nice texture, and they are so damn complimentary on you because they hug your curves, and yes, then they flare out right at the knee. And this is what I want to talk about, and I think you've made a lot of progress, and I just want everyone to make progress in this direction, is to just be with the body that you have today and to recognize and appreciate the beauty that it has, and to maybe shift your idea of what you're supposed to look like. And that's coming from the media, that's coming from our social media, that's coming from all these other things that's telling us how we're supposed to look. And maybe there's another way, and maybe what you have is actually okay, and then you can just use your clothes so that you can feel comfortable and confident. So I love that you're embracing your body as it is today, because you had cancer. I mean, come on. Jesus, look at you. And you are just such an inspiration for anybody who has to go down that path, which hopefully, you know, I know has to, but you're just an inspiration for what it can look like at the end, because now you're
at the end. And I'll just say to that point, while I was going through all of that, I always knew there was going to be an end, and I was going to be looking back. So it's the strangest thing. And I think sometimes people might think, oh, she was just faking being positive, or she was just this and that. In fact, when I got my eyesight back, if you know the story, I did lose my eyesight for 2 weeks. When I got my eyesight back, I felt like a new person and could tackle anything. So I truly was not in a black hole. I truly was like, I'm going to get on with my life. I'm just going to keep carrying on with my social media and living my normal life, and taking the changes that came with it. And I always knew I'd be looking back on this. So it's really funny to be here now, because I'm like, oh, I'm at that place where I used to dream about that I was going to be looking in the rearview mirror, which is really fun. But that being said, I have a stack of jeans now in my closet, and I'm like, Elysha, this is what we were talking about at lunch. Do I think that maybe one day I'll be like, lose that weight again and get back? Probably. I mean, probably. Who knows? My body might have just permanently changed, or maybe whatever. Maybe I don't care. I'm just embracing who I am now, and I'm liking who I am now. And I'm going to address the hair thing, because I know that comes up a lot on my page. Take the wig off and wear the wig, blah, blah, blah. And so my take on that is, hi, Julie. I want to see myself in the mirror. I don't want to see this version of me surviving cancer. Now I'm like throwing my hair back and I hate the way it looks right now. So I think we all need to say, yes, we want to embrace who we are, where we are in the moment, but you also want to like where you are in the moment. So it's just like what you're suggesting. Pick outfits that are complementary to weight gain. If I want to wear a wig, I'm wearing a damn wig because I feel better in it. And, maybe when my hair grows a little longer, I won't wear the wig, whatever. Julie thinks I look like a badass without the wig. So maybe one day I'll listen to her. We'll see, Jewel. TBD. But in the meantime, I want to just address the jeans. So because we were talking about it, and because you're having the closet clean out, I decided I'm going to go into my closet and really bare my soul and say, why am I holding on to some of these jeans? For real. Like, what is the reason? So I thought I'd bring out a couple examples of why ones I might be holding on to, even though they don't fit at the moment, and why I would keep them. One pair is this. Now, I know this is crazy, but I kind of like these camouflage jeans. I don't see them often in women's styles. And when I wore these, when I fit in these, remember, you used to compliment me on these when I'd wear them to the shoots. So I love these, and I'm not letting them go just yet. But it's mainly because I don't think I'll find them quickly again. Not because I think next week I'm going to fit into these and I'm going to put pressure on myself to do so. I may never fit into them, and eventually I may let them go. But here's an example of things that I am going to let go right now, today, live.
Yeah, no, and I think it's really important to just point out that what you're looking at right now, these are the clothes that don't fit you anymore, but they're still in your closet. And when we have clothes that don't fit us and they're in our closet, that is taking up space physically. I know you have a New York City apartment, so space is, precious commodity, but it's also taking up energy in your brain. It's creating clutter, and it's making you feel bad because you look at those pants and you're like, I
can't wear them. It's annoying. Yes.
Exactly. So I just want to really reiterate that that's what you're looking at right now, are the pants that don't fit, and what are you going to do about them?
It's more of a mindset to like move on. And the thing is, let's say in my life I end up thin, because in the beginning of cancer I lost a ton of weight because I was really, really sick and I couldn't eat, and I was like, oh look, all my old clothes fit, ha ha ha, great. But I was living, I was in cancer mode. So the point is, there may be times where I say, oh, those jeans fit again. How crazy, how great, whatever it is. Or not it's great if it's because I'm sick. But the point is, I don't want to hold on to these things if I can easily get them again down the road. Like, there's no point. I do have this really expensive pair of Scotch and Soda jeans. I'm going to show you the black jeans. But in fact, they're skinny jeans. Maybe they're not the best for me anyway. And so am I always going to be able to get these again? Yeah. I mean, I'm going to let these go right now. Boom, there, they're gone, okay? Now, here's a stupid one that I've saved. American Eagle. Why? I could get American Eagle jeans tomorrow for like $10 an outlet probably. And I'm holding on to the, again, skinny jeans, not really complimenting my style. So hello, we're letting those go. Okay. I like this. This is very freeing. I didn't expect to do this part.
So free. That's the whole point, is you feel lighter, you feel freer, you're getting that out.
Yes. Now there's another pair of skinny jeans again. Now Lucky Brand I love, and they closed the store near here. But the thing is, I have a nice pair of Lucky Brand with a bit of a flared leg that I wear often, and they fit me, and they're lovely. So why am I holding on to this stupid skinny pair of jeans that I can't wear, and I'm probably not going to ever wear again? So goodbye. So I'm going through the jeans like this. I encourage you all to do the same. It's very freeing. I feel like I could throw things all over my apartment right now. It feels really good.
You know what? As you're clearing this stuff out, Helen, you are making space for 2023, Helen. For Helen, you know, you're stepping it, you're elevating, you're rising, and you're creating space for that version of yourself, and also for better clothes, for clothes that fit you, for clothes that represent your style in the silhouettes that you want. By getting that stuff out, you make space for who you are.
It's so good. And you know what else I found? At the bottom of the pile, I had a pair that will fit me, and they're nice wide leg kind of funky jeans. And I'm like, look at these. I didn't even know I had them. So
that's exactly it. Like, when you get in, you do your closet clean out, you will be surprised by all the hidden.
It's awesome.
The hidden
there. Yes, I discovered 2 pair of flared pants that fit, and they are wonderful, and now I'll be wearing those. So I feel like this exercise, hi Kaywood, and whoever else is in here, I'm not even saying hello. Hello, hello. This is so much fun. We planned to do this, and I said, we'll be talking so much, we're not going to be able to interact with the comments, but I am reading them because I'm a multitasker, and I love to read them, and so I see friends coming in. So thank you so much. And if anybody, I'm going to plug Elysha, first of all, because she's helped me for years without any compensation except for the work that we do. If you're interested in guiding a closet cleanse, she does that. She also does personal one-on-ones, so she can help you define your style, find your style. She also does not make you spend a lot of money on clothes. This is my favorite thing. You took things for that shoot. I brought a suitcase to the shoot, and she put together outfits with the clothes I had in my closet. That is her superpower. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money. It's just about how you put the things together. It was crazy. I wish I had the outfit I wore. I didn't even bring that one out. But she put together this skirt that I brought, which I never would have worn, with this long black sweater. I mean, it freaking looked great. And I'm like, why did I never wear this like this before? So I'm going to just kudos to you. And if anybody's interested in any kind of styling help, please, like, hit up Elysha. She's amazing. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I have to say.
Much fun on that shoot. I remember looking at her clothes, and I was like, well, how about this with this? Like, what?
What?
And I was like, you look amazing. I can't wait to see those photos.
Yes, we're going to get them this week, so I can't wait. Well, I'll probably have to release like a photo carousel. It's going to be very self-serving, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. Sometimes I'm like, no, I'm too embarrassed. I can't. I got to let that go too, right? That's what I have to do, but it's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, after I'm done here, believe it or not, I'm going to get rid of the jeans I just said and then some, because I don't need to take you through all of them, but I have a few more here that don't fit, and I'm like, why am I holding on to them? They're brands I could easily go to the store, and they probably have cooler versions now. You're also holding on to things that maybe have been updated style-wise, and I think I was holding on to some things that were so low slung, and I'm like, everything's high-waisted now. Why am I holding on to these things? Not that I am a fan of high-waisted, because it's like the mom jeans that I remember from, the 70s. But if it's in style, we all got to embrace what's in style, I think.
Also, it's just the styles change. So what you had from 5, 7, 10 years ago, it might be back in high-waisted, but it's a little bit different. There's a little bit of a different. It's modernized, it's updated. So that's the thing. When you get rid of the stuff, you're making space for your current style, and you're allowing yourself to feel more modern and more current and more like yourself.
Oh, and it's the best feeling ever. And it's really nice to have, this is what I always say when we meet, I'm getting my stylist approval.
Yes.
That's my favorite word, because sometimes I'm going to something, and when I was going on the TV on Pix 11, I literally send Elysha a text, and I'm like, can you look at this outfit? I'm going to be on the news tonight.
I know. The stylist approval that, I get these text messages so many people, and when you're my friend, I'm happy to help. So, but I want to make sure that everybody knows who's on this now and who's watching that you're all invited to join for the closet cleanup party. The link is in my bio. It's called the 4-Hour Closet Revival or the Wardrobe Purge Party. Go tap the link. It's this Saturday, so you need to act fast to get your ticket, and it's going to be so much fun. It really has a party vibe.
It's great. And Kaywood is asking, do you do Zoom styling? Yes, Elysha does Zoom styling. Most of her clients are Zoom because she's been doing this right through the pandemic. So you've had to revamp your whole like way of working since the pandemic, which most of us have. Yeah. You know, I've done like shoots via Zoom now. It's crazy. So yes, the answer is yes. Thank you for the cute comments. Fahim says, how are you so cute, lady? I don't know if she's talking to me or you. I'm going to say she's talking to you. Maybe she's talking to you. Anyway, the comments are so sweet, and I'm not even stopping to answer them. Wait, somebody in here said we were both on her podcast. Let's see who that is. Oh, the Mixing Up Midlife podcast are in the house, so that's funny. We were both on that one. Yeah. A while back. That was early on. I think for me it was early on in the pandemic. That was fun. So oopsie. I almost invited someone else in. We would have had a whole freeway live going. Would have been interesting. But yeah, so this has been fun. I want to thank you so much for, first of all, for being in my life, in my work life for all these years. I'm so happy that we've become such good friends, that we can get together in the city on a dime. Usually that's how it happens, right? Elysha, she'll text me, are you in the city this week? And I'm like, yeah, you want to get together now? I run over there.
Now, tomorrow? And she's like,
okay. And then we find a spot and we meet, and then I walk into a spot and I'm like, oh, this place smells weird. Let's go to another place. You never know where we're going to end up.
But
right?
It's always good, and we're due. We're going to do it again, like maybe.
It again. But and look, Frances is in the house. Frances DeFirst says she's convinced and she's cleaning up and out. Are you able to see these comments too, Elysha, or are you seeing different comments on your side? I never
see part of it. I'm convinced I'm cleaning up and
okay, good.
out.
So you're getting them too. I always wonder if I can only see my comments and you can only see yours, but that's nice that we can both see both. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
Michelle, Freedom Lifestyle, thank you for the compliment.
Eyes are so bad though. Hard for me.
Your eyes are bad. Yeah, I have contacts for that, so I can read my phone still. But it's funny because a couple of nights I was on live and I couldn't see the comments. I said, oh wait, let me get my crazy glasses. Let me show you. These are my pink glasses. So
those are fun.
They're fun. And in the evenings when my eyes get tired, I tend to want to put those on when it's late. I've started to embrace the glasses when I was having my blind period. With the 2 week of blindness, I was like, thinking if I put glasses on, it will help me see. Even though it did nothing, I felt better about it.
Well, it changes your look. So I love glasses. I think they're fun and they can be really great in your outfit.
Yes. And I'm going to throw out a tip for people who do wear glasses if you use a ring light, because I've noticed very, very, very many high-level creators have like their ring lights in their eyes or in their eyeglasses. And it's a very simple fix. You just point your ring light towards the ceiling, and then you will not have that problem, and the light will bounce from the ceiling to your face. So that's a little director's tip, throwing it at the end. Pro tip.
Love it.
Because it's crazy. I feel like I should make a tutorial. I should make a tutorial about that one.
Fun.
All right. So Elysha, how do you like being on? Because you're on camera a lot now in your own stuff, and both of us have always been behind the camera. How do you like doing reels and putting yourself out there? How do you feel?
I love this question, and I have to say, it energizes me. It is so much fun. And here's my pro tip. My pro tip is it's better to just get up and do it, and don't worry so much about everything being number one, because people really aren't paying that close attention to you. And number two, it just feels really good to put yourself out there and to be authentic and be yourself and to show people who you are. So have as much fun with it, and don't worry so much if everything is perfect. I've like looked at reels or videos and I'll see like my hair will be like this the whole time, and afterwards I'm like, oh Jesus, but whatever, you know?
Whatever. Those are the ones that do better usually, because sometimes people will comment on it and then who knows. So they're doing us a favor. The haters are helping us out, right? When they make comments.
Yeah, well.
But no, in all seriousness, it's really a good thing to do is to just let go of your old crap, let go of your old issues, whatever the hangups are with your body. It would be hard. I don't even think 2 years ago I would have been able to do what we're doing right now. Certainly not on live. And even in person, just kind of admitting my vulnerability about the fact that I don't really like where my body is right now, and sort of like, guess what? It's just fine. And I just accepted it. And I would have done, I don't know, I think I would have done things very differently. And now that I've been in front of the camera, I'm way more accepting of myself. I don't critique myself as much as I used to. So it's given me some freedom, and I am really appreciative.
Yes, I love that. There's a freedom in showing up and being who you are and putting that out into the world. I love that so much.
Yes, and some people will find it hard because they'll think about the people that might be judging them. And to that I say, that is their problem, and that is not your problem.
That's the stuff. When they're judging you, and if they're actually taking the time to comment and let you know, that has nothing to do with you. That is their stuff, and let them be.
True, true. Well, Elysha, thank you so much for taking the time to style me on camera here in my apartment with my stack of jeans that I'm letting go. And everybody can...
Hold on, my question is, so you're letting them go. Are you putting them in the bag and putting them by the door? Okay, good.
I'm donating today. This is it. I'm not putting them back in the closet. It actually feels good because that whole shelf is empty now, so I'll just put a few things back that I actually wear and just be done with it. I am in let it go mode, just like Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. And I'm wearing blue. That's perfect.
I love that sweater on you. That color is perfect.
Elsa from Frozen. And actually, the family calls me Elsa from Frozen because I'm always hot, so I always have the windows wide open in the winter. So that's perfect. So I'm wearing the perfect color, and I have the perfect mantra today.
Love it.
All right. Thank you. Good luck with your closet clean out. I hope everybody learns a lot on Saturday. Is it Saturday?
It's this Saturday.
Okay, good. And sign up, get in it. It's not like, is there a fee? What's the fee for it? So everybody.
It's $209. So let me just point out, if you look at your closet and you tally up all those clothes that you're not wearing, I'm going to bet that it's more than $200. So this is you're going to understand why you won't wear those clothes anymore. So you will not make those mistakes and you will not waste your money anymore on buying things that you won't wear. So well worth the $200 investment.
And how much time do you spend? Do you do it on, how do you do it on Instagram Live, Zoom, or Facebook?
No. This is Zoom, and it's going to be, it's called the 4-Hour Closet Revival, but we're not together for 4 hours.
Amazing.
You're going to get it done. If you have stuff in your closet that you need to get out and you keep putting it off, join me and you will get it done. We already have a fantastic group of women. They're all signed up and they're all going to get it done too. So the support, the community.
Ooh, I was just going to say that. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Because women and women lifting up other women, or men if you even have them in the realm, because there's some men that want to do a closet clean out. So why not take them in, and the women will help them. Fantastic. So we welcome guys as well. Come on into the closet clean out and you will not regret it. And that's a really good value because it's 4 hours for $209.
It's 4 hours instruction. It's well worth the investment.
All right. Amazing, Lisa. Thank you so much for today.
All right.
Good to see you. We'll see you for lunch soon. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Bye. Bye everybody. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate all the comments and the love. See you soon.